Hello! Isa na naman pong magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ako na naman po ang inyong lagalag na guro at ang ating pag-aaralan ngayon ay ang rules for significant figures. So our goal is to identify the number of significant figures based from these rules. Okay? Huwag pong kalimutang mag-subscribe and i-like po nyo yung button and notification para po sa mga susunod uploads ay meron po pong mag-remind sa inyo. Salamat po. So, let's start. So, rule number 1, all non-zero numbers are significant. The number 33.2 has 3 significant figures because all of the digits present are non-zero. So, all non-zero, all numbers that you know, they are significant. So, that is rule number 1. So, example, we have 234. So, 234 is how many significant figures? So, bilangin po natin, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. So, tatlo po siya. So, yung 2, 3, and 4. So, how about 45.26? So, all of these are non-zero. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, apat po siya. So, how about sample number 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits po yan. So, 5 significant figures. So, how about example number 4? 2, 4, 6, 8. So, bilangin lang po natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, apat na significant figures. So, how about example number 5? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 significant figures. How about example number 6? So, I just wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, that is 9 digits. So, how about 321.543? So, all of these are non-zero. So, it has 6 significant figures. And our last example is 8. So, 1 significant figure. So, always remember, all non-zero digits are significant. So, that is rule number 1. Rule number 2, zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. 2051 has 4 significant figures. The zero is between 2 and 5. So, lahat po ng zero sa pagitan ng non-zero, they are significant. Basta yung zero nasa pagitan ng non-zero. So, ano ba yung mga non-zero natin? Numbers 1 to 9. So, these are non-zeros. Okay? So, lahat po ng nasa pagitan nila are significant. So, example, 201. So, we have 1 zero in between 2 and 1. So, that is 3 significant figures. So, 4005, we have 2 zeros between 4 and 5. So, that is 4 significant figures. So, how about 100,007? So, we have 4 zeros between 1 and 7. So, how many significant figures is that? So, 7. 6. So, sorry, nahilo na ako. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that is 6. Okay? So, how about our last example? 10,903. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have 5 significant figures. Okay? So, that is rule number 2. Lahat ng zero sa pagitan ng non-zero are significant. Okay? So, how about rule number 3? Leading zeros are not significant. They are nothing more than placeholders. The number 0.54 has only 2 significant figures. And 0.0032 also has 2 significant figures. All of the zeros are leading. Okay? So, tatandaan po natin. So, lahat po ng leading zeros, they are not significant. So, ano yung mga example natin? So, 0.23. So, how many significant figures yan? So, this zero is leading. So, 2 lang po siya. Yung 2 and 3 lang. How about 0.0094? So, these 3 zeros are leading. So, meron lang po tayong dalawang significant figure. How about this one? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, pang ilang value to. So, meron lang po tayong isang significant figure because these 5 zeros are all leading. Okay, so Yung last example natin, 0.06, of course, isa lang din po yan kasi itong dalawang zero na to, they are leading zeros. Okay? So, how about rule number 4? Okay? So, trailing zeros to the right of a decimal are significant. There are 4 significant figures in 92.00. So, trailing zeros, so nandun naman po siya sa right, ng decimal are significant. There are 4 significant figures in 92.00. So, example, yung kanina rin nating example, 23.0, ilan pong significant figures yan? Of course, dahil yan ay trailing zeros and to the right of a decimal number, so that is 3. So how about this one, 9.000? So to the right or trailing zero, so that is 4 significant figures. How about 81.000? So that is 5 significant figures. So our last example is 5.000. So we have 4 significant figures. So do you have questions? Okay, if you have questions po, isulat nyo lang po sa comment section and I will try my best na masagutan po or sagutin po ang inyong mga katanungan. So, rule number 5. So, trailing zeros in a whole number with the decimal shown are significant. So, placing a decimal po at the end of a number is usually not done by convention. Oo, hindi naman natin nilalagyan ng period. However, this decimal point indicates a significant zero. So, for example, 540 point indicates that the trailing zero is significant. There are 3 significant figures in this value. So pag nilagyan po natin ng decimal point or ng point dun sa dulo yung whole number na may zero, magiging significant po siya. So ito po ay 3 significant figures. Minsan po, hindi point yung nilalagay. May bar on top. Usually, bar on top yung iba. So pag nilagyan ni ma'am or ni sir ng bar on top, ibig sabihin po, yung zero na yon ay significant. So, isasama nyo po siya. Pwedeng period, pwedeng bar on top. Okay? So, for example, yung same example natin. So, 230 is 3 significant figures kasi may point. Nilagyan ko ng point. Pwede ring bar on top yan, ha? So, kung wala yung decimal point, hindi po yun ang mga sagot natin. So, 9,000 point, so that is 4. 810, that is 3. And 50,000, that is 5. Okay? You have questions? Tandaan, your answer will be different kung wala po itong mga decimal point na to. Sa ibang problem, bar on top po ang nakalagay dyan. May bar line dun sa taas ng zero. So, pag nilagay yung bar line sa taas ng zero, ibig sabihin kasama po yun. Okay? So, tuloy po tayo. Rule number 6. Yung rule number 6 naman natin, yung trailing zeros. So, trailing zeros in a whole number with no decimal shown, so walang decimal point, are not significant. Writing just 540 indicates that the zero is not significant. And there are only 2 significant figures in this value. So, kanina, yung 540 natin, 540 point, 3 significant figures yun. Pag hindi natin nilagyan ng point, hindi siya 3. 2 lang siya. So, okay? Not significant na po yung zero na yun pag walang decimal point. So, example, 230. So, wala tayong decimal point. Kanina, 3 yan nung may decimal point. Ngayon, 2 na lang siya. So, 9,000. Kanina, 4 yan kung may decimal point. Ngayon, 1 na lang siya. So, 810. Kanina, 3 yan kung may decimal point. Ngayon, 2 na lang siya. So, 550,000 dahil wala na siyang decimal point, 1 na lang siya. Okay? So, yun po. Okay, rule number 7. Rule number 7, all the zeros that are on the right of the last non-zero digit are significant if they come from a measurement. For example, 1,090 meters contains 4 significant figures. So, kapag ang zero po natin galing sa measurement, significant po siya. So, 1,090 meters. So, for example, 230 meters. Okay, 230 meters has 3 significant figures. 9,000 feet, so has 4 significant figures. 81,020 kilograms, so that is 5 significant figures. So 50,000 kilometer, since may unit siya, may measurement siya ng mass and distance, is 5 significant figures. Okay, nasusundan po ba? Ganun lang po yun. So, last rule, rule number 8. So, rule number 8, for a number in scientific notation, n times 10 to the x, all digits comprising n are significant. So, lahat ng nandun sa n are significant by the first 6 rules. 10 and x are not significant, so hindi sila kasali. So, 502 times 10 to the 4th has 3 significant figures. 502 figures 502. 10 and 4 are not significant. So, huwag nyo na pong isipin yung 10 saka yung exponent niya na 4 or any number na nakalagay doon sa exponent. So, example, 54.02 times 10 to the second power, hindi po kasali yung 10 to the second power. Dito lang po kayo titingin. In this 554.02 lang. So, 54 has 4 significant figures. So, how about our second example? 4.0 times 10 to the third. So, yung 10 to the third, hindi po siya significant. So, doon lang po tayo tumingin sa 4.0 and that is 2 significant figures. So, how about our third example? 2 times 10 to the 25th. So, yung 10 to the 25th, hindi po yun significant. So, 1 significant figure lang siya. So, how about our last example? 2.00 times 10 to the 9. 10 to the 9 is not significant. So, ang bibilangan lang po natin yung 2.00. 2.00 has 3 significant figures. So, pag natanggal nyo na po itong mga exponent na to, yung 10 to the x, you will follow the first 6 rules. Okay? So, yun po yung mga references. I hope po naintindihan nyo ang lesson natin today about how to identify the number of significant figures. Salamat sa pakikinig. Huwag pong mahihiyang magtanong kapag kayo po ay may katanungan. Mag-suggest po kayo ng topic na gusto nyong ituro ko sa comment box. Salamat!